Sorry.
Or lose. We're going to walk out of this stadium tonight with our heads held high.
That is amazing. Wow, what a game.
Don't mess it up.
Unbelievable.
One more for the record books.
Nothing's gonna stop us.
At the buzzer, knocks it.
Yes! Reverse layup is good with 5 seconds left.
Put 6 on my stat. First title in program history.
Being an in-state kid, everything that I wanted in the school was right at home.
Every coach has a toolbox, and every tool is from another coach.
Camaraderie, be able to hang out with each other and be together.
Takes it all the way for the touchdown.
Led by a future Badger.
I'm very excited for this kid because he is brilliant.
What an absolute javelin toss.
He's going to throw a jump pass and complete it for the 2-point conversion to Hawk.
I mean, we can see a lot of offense.
Put the exclamation point on it.
At the buzzer.
Wow.
It's good.
Oh my goodness.
Do your best.
Buzzer
Thank
beater
you so
to win
much
a
for all you
state
guys do
title
for
a
high
couple
school
of years
sports.
ago.
Guys, I got goosebumps.
That's all anybody can ask for.
The biggest games, the most compelling stories, the area's best high school sports coverage. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
Some call it the greatest postseason basketball weekend of the year. And by some, I mean the Dean Dennis Semrau. He's sitting next to my left here at Oregon High School. My name is Jesse Nelson. We are thrilled to kick off an outstanding weekend of high school basketball on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Girls basketball Division I sectional semifinal from Oregon High School, the Kettle Moraine Lasers of the Classic 8 Conference and the Waunakee Warriors of the Badger Large. For Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, this is the start of one of the best weekends of the year. 4 broadcasts in 3 days here on ESPN Madison and live video streaming on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. It is our pleasure to begin it all tonight. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda, been a part of the Madison community since 1973. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and on Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. And if you need new tires, for a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, buy 3 tires. And Dennis Semra, how much you get the 4th for?
$1.
That's right. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda. An outstanding contest coming your way tonight, about 25 minutes away from the opening tip of the Kettle Moraine Lasers and the Waunakee Warriors. Dennis, it's a rematch of the regional final that these two teams met in last season. It was Kettle Moraine emerging victorious a year ago. Let's see if Waunakee can have some revenge as the favorite as a 2 seed versus Kettle Moraine, the 6 this time around.
Yeah, it's the Big 8 versus large versus the Classic 8. And the Classic 8 is an outstanding conference. So that 16-10 record, 6-8 in the conference, kind of misleading, I think, for the Lasers.
Kettle Moraine enters this game 6-8 in Classic 8 conference play. They finished tied for 4th in the conference, which was loaded this year, as Dennis says, a 16-10 overall record. Waunakee's 21-5, champions of the Badger Large, just 1 conference loss, 13-1 on the season. Dennis, when you look at these two teams entering play tonight, when you look at how they closed out the regular season, they're near polar opposites. Waunakee, winners of 8 of their last 9 regular season games. Kettle Moraine lost 7 of their last 8 regular season games. Kettle Moraine was 13-3 after a win on January 16th before falling in 7 of their last 8 regular season games. Their only win against the Waukesha North-South Co-op program on Valentine's Day. What made Kettle Moraine so successful in the postseason compared to how they finished the regular season?
Well, with the exception of Alexa Darren, a freshman guard who's been their 6th player, the rest of the team's healthy. They had the flu bug going through. There were a number of injuries. If you look at their stats, there's only 1 player that's played in all 26 games this year. And that tells you something right there. So they're healthy and they're ready to go. It's now a small team. There's only 1 player in the top 10 that's taller than 5'8", and that's a senior, Keegan Loads, whose sister is a freshman. She's 5'6". Wonder if she's going to grow up to be like big sister, maybe 5 inches in 2 years. But yeah, so Keegan's got to stay out of foul trouble. She's the leading rebounder, averaging 9 points a game. But this Kettle Moraine team, lasers, they're laser fast going up the court. They want to beat you down the court. They want a lot of fast break transition points, which is going to be, as we'll talk about, one of the keys to the game.
They average 59 points a game, allow 52. Waunakee scores 69 a game. They really got hot down the stretch, winning 8 of their last 9, had the season-long winning streak from December 13th to January 10th when they won 9 consecutive games. Some of their losses this year have been the best in the state, including losses to Arrowhead and Edgewood, a couple of defending state champions from a year ago. Waunakee has its eyes set on getting to the Resch Center next week in Green Bay.
Yeah, the one thing Waunakee struggle with is in close games. Games decided by 6 points or less, they're 0-4. And the Arrowhead game was a 6-point game, and the Edgewood game, which was right here in the Classic, that was a 14-point game, I believe. But it's a younger team. There's only 2 seniors on this roster, so it took a little while, I think, from the mix getting things together. And Coach said as they've gotten down the stretch, they've gotten better and better. And they just blew out Madison East and Oconomowoc, their 2 opponents in the regionals.
A lot of youth on both of these teams. Only 4 of the 10 starters are seniors in this game tonight. So going to be a lot of experience that returns for both of these squads next year. Kettle Moraine back-to-back state championships in 2022 and 23. Waunakee seeking its first championship since 1993. Waunakee and Kettle Moraine coming our way on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Dennis?
I was at that game. That was at the Fieldhouse, and it was the first time the Fieldhouse was sold out for girls tournament. The championship game was Middleton, Janesville Parker. Waunakee was in Division II. Katie Voigt, who was coming to Wisconsin, was in Lakeland. And who else was there? Division 3 and 4 escape me right now. But the big one was the draw at night to have Waunakee at state. And they set the table. Unfortunately for the locals, Middleton, Angie Hallbleib in the Hall of Fame as a player, going in as a coach. She was the big star in that Middleton team that lost to Janesville Parker.
That was in 1993. It's 2025 tonight as Waunakee and Kettle Moraine officially take to the floor for warm-ups here at Oregon High School. We are getting set for this girls basketball sectional semifinal. The Kettle Moraine Lasers and the Waunakee Warriors. The countdown to the opening tip continues next on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Easier and tastier. Pizza. You can get any 2 medium pizzas, 8 boneless wings in your favorite flavor, and your choice of cinnamon, cheese, or breadsticks with 2 dips. Feed the family or wow your friends without breaking the bank. The Ultimate Hut Bundle is only here for a limited time. Hurry in and order online today at pizzahut.com. The Ultimate Hut Bundle. Only at Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
When it comes to your body, you want to trust a doctor, and you want to trust the experts. That's why the only place that you should consider going for GLP-1s and semaglutide is Carbon World Health in Madison, because they're run by Dr. Nestor Rodriguez. They have a workout facility and trainers to help you reach your goals, and they can help with dietary suggestions. The experts for semaglutide and GLP-1s are Carbon World Health. Learn more at carbonworldhealth.com.
Join the Madison Money Guy, Christian Finfrock, for Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Get the information you need as you plan for retirement. That's Retirement Income Strategies, Saturday and Sunday mornings at 7. Investment advisory services offered through Retirement Income Strategies, an SEC-registered investment advisor.
The pulse of the Milwaukee Bucks. straight from a Bucks legend.
Can't get it off. Marcus Johnson will, though. You can't leave him alone for a 12.
Tap into Here District with Marcus Johnson on Bucks Plus. Marcus and his son Chris offer a weekly beat on Bucks basketball. Get your questions answered and hear from the biggest names in basketball. Find Here District with Marcus Johnson at bucks.com/plus on the Bucks app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment, and here's another great fundraising event in Madison.
The Madison Waldorf School Planting Seeds of Joy Auction and Gala is happening March 15th at the Park Hotel. The online silent auction kicked off on March 5th and leads up to the live auction during the gala. All proceeds from this event support educational programs, student grants, and the school's upcoming move. Get your tickets now at madisonwaldorf.org and help us build a bright future for our students.
I will see you there.
At Gruber Law Offices, we've helped tens of thousands of families after a serious accident. Our priority has always been our clients. We're here for you whenever you may need us. One call, that's all.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
Heads Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer, up in the mountains.
Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, the girls basketball sectional semifinal on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Jesse Nelson and the Dean Dennis Semrau from Oregon High School, where the Waunakee Warriors, the 2 seed in this Division I sectional, take on the 6 seed Kettle Moraine Lasers. PrepMania brought to you by Stoughton Health, providing trusted care close to home. Stoughton Health proud to support student athletes from around the area and across the state, and wish all participants the best in this tournament game. From rehab to ortho care, Stoughton Health provides comfort and convenience locally. Visit stoughtonhealth.com to learn more. This not the only contest, including a Madison area girls basketball team tonight, Dennis. In Division I, the winner of this game will face the winner of number 1 seed Arrowhead, the defending champion, and the 4 seed Verona Wildcats. That game about to tip off down at Waunakee High School. Speaking of Classic 8 schools, Arrowhead, Verona, winner of that one gets the winner of this one. What do we know about the Wildcats and the Warhawks doing battle tonight?
Oh, boy, I tell you, Arrowhead, Natalie Cuso, we saw her play last year in the sectionals, led them to state. She's just fantastic. I was talking to the Kettle Moraine coach, Adam Strink, about the Classic 8. He said she's one of the best players he's ever seen, and she's only a junior. So she's pretty much can write her ticket for college. Verona, it's interesting. The 2 best players from last year are playing major college basketball, and Wildcats haven't missed a beat. However, the 2 conferences are totally different. In the Big 8, it was Memorial was supposed to win the conference. Verona swept them twice in the season and in the regional final. Other than that, La Follette had some games, but it was pretty much the Big 2 and the Little 8, going back to the days of the Big 10 football. Cascade, they're a lot more battle-tested, so that game, Arrowhead's definitely going in as a favorite.
Another one in Division I wanted to make sure I mentioned, Sectional 4. Number 1 seed Muskego and number 4 seed Oak Creek tonight at Brown Deer High School. Go Warriors. I'm allowed to say that about the Muskego Warriors tonight, not the Waunakee Warriors, my alma mater.
What I tell you, Classic 8, there you go.
And my mom's alma mater, Oak Creek, rivalry game there. That's the old SEC days, Muskego and Oak Creek doing battle there tonight. In Division II, back here in the Madison area, West Salem and DeForest meet tonight at Portage High School. Number 1 seed West Salem, number 3 seed DeForest. Nice run for the Norskis here to the sectional semifinal.
Yeah, they're 13-13 after the playoffs at this point. But Coach Jerry Swin's been there for a while. He's got him playing at a high level right now. But West Salem, they won their first game 70-32, and then the regional final 83-43. So they should be well rested, because if they didn't get their 15th player in the bench in, there's got to be a problem there. The other side is the tough one. That's the 3rd time's the charm. Edgewood swept Stoughton. We'll see what happens tonight.
Number 1 seed Edgewood, number 3 seed Stoughton, setting up a potential Edgewood-West Salem sectional final. If it comes down to it, that would be a heck of a game on Saturday afternoon if it comes down to that matchup.
Edgewood, the Division 3 defending champ, moved up a division, haven't missed a beat. We'll see what happens down in the playoffs.
Barneveld's the number 1 seed in Division 5. They take on the 2 seed Schulzberg at Richland Center High School tonight. The winner gets Blair Taylor or Elva Strum in the sectional final on Saturday. That's a check of some of the other area girls basketball teams in action tonight here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Brought to you in part by Madison Axe. Throw it, nail it, celebrate. Check out the buzz at Madison Axe, your state-of-the-art entertainment spot with 8 lanes of axe throwing, interactive games plus digital target projection and scoring. For even more fun, check out the indoor backyard. 2,000 square feet of shuffleboard, cornhole, yard games, and more. Perfect for a night out with the family or parties. Madison Axe, your destination for all things fun. Go to MadisonAxe.com or head to their location on Stoughton Road today. We'll get a check of the head coaches squaring off in this matchup tonight in the sectional semifinal. The Midwest Financial Group coaches profile for Kettle Moraine and Waunakee comes your way next as we count down to the opening tip on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Hi, Dave from Canopy Wealth Management here. Our balanced approach helps guide you through a complex and ever-changing landscape. Throughout your family's financial planning journey, we will serve as a partner, advocate, and steward in all aspects to help you achieve your goals with confidence. At Canopy, care, competence, and clarity, it's not just a tagline, it's a promise. Go to canopy-wealth.com to get started today. That's canopy-wealth.com.
An ACL injury can happen in an instant. Be prepared. Know your options, because results matter. Join Dr. Ashish Raval for a free online talk about the Bear implant,
Testing,
a
1,
breakthrough
2,
in
test,
ACL
1, 2.
healing that helps you recover faster. This free online talk is Thursday, March 13th at 5:30 p.m. Register now at stoughtonhealth.com and learn how this innovative technology could change the game for ACL injuries. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Evan, Canty, and Michelle are unsportsmanlike.
Let's talk to Nicole in Wisconsin.
I love you guys. I listen to you every single morning because you're the show I listen to religiously. But I think the most relatable thing about all of you is the professional family dynamic you have. Reminds me so much of all the workplaces where there's a lot of support and love, but there's also like a lot of jabs and joking.
Unsportsmanlike, weekdays from 5 to 9 on 100.5 ESPN.
Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side. When you see Diamond Jim, you can count on him to be on your side. Selection beyond compare with on-site repair, so you can wear your jewelry with pride. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
Is your computer so slow you can hardly use it? Does it have blue screens, malware, viruses, reboots, hardware crashes? Sound familiar? Computers will have problems, and when they do, you need the computer experts at Madison Computer Works. Every day we help home users and businesses keep their computers and networks running smoothly. For solutions to your computer problems, call the pros at 231-8000, and we'll turn this into this. Madison Computer Works, computers that work for you.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN app, and Wisconsin On Demand.
Division I girls basketball sectional semifinal at Oregon High School. The 6 seed Kettle Moraine Lasers, the 2 seed Waunakee Warriors, a rematch of last year's regional final on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Jesse Nelson, the Dean Dennis Semrau with you here at Oregon High School. Time now for a check of the Midwest Financial Group coaches profile for this state championship game. The lineup at Midwest Financial Group consists of coaches for your financial world, organizing all the players on your personal team for the best chance of success. Behind every great team is a great coach. Let Midwest Financial Group be the coach for your financial planning needs. Securities and advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor. Dennis Semrau, what can you tell us about the head coach of the Kettle Moraine Lasers, Adam Strank, in his second season.
Well, Adams is second year as head coach, 5 years as an assistant, including the 22 and 23 Division I state champs. Overall, 15 years of coaching experience. Prior to joining Kettle Moraine, he was assistant at Pewaukee, and before that, 6 seasons head coach at Cudahy. 111-88 his overall record. However, he's a special education teacher at Classic Conference rival Oconomowoc. Interesting dynamic. He said, I get a chance to see a lot of what Oconomowoc's upcoming talent is, but times not being in the building for his own kids. But there's a lot of trash talking going on. So you want to sweep.
I would imagine there would be in that situation. Adam Strank in his second season leading the Kettle Moraine Lasers. On the other side, the Waunakee Warriors are led by sixth-year head coach Marcus Richter.
Yeah, his record 93-47. He's a physical education teacher at Waunakee High School. Originally from Owatonna, Minnesota. He previously was an assistant coach on Jeff Booth's staff at Sun Prairie. He said one of his mentors, Hall of Fame football coach Pat Rice, someone he still leans on to for advice. His wife, Jessica, a 2009 Sun Prairie grad, is also an assistant varsity coach. So he said they're a one-parent family about 9 months out of the year. They have 3 kids, so they are playing zone defense, I'll tell you with that. But Jessica's on a JV coach and the assistant varsity, so a lot of coaching going on back and forth with the family.
That is your Midwest Financial Group coaches profile for this girls basketball sectional semifinal between the Kettle Moraine Lasers and the Waunakee Warriors. Kettle Moraine, the 6-seed, upset win over 3-seed Oregon in the regional final on Saturday night. 2 close games played for Kettle Moraine in the regionals, a 3-point victory against 11-seed Sun Prairie West in the semi, and a 6-point victory on the road at Oregon in the regional final. Waunakee, on the other hand, couple of blowouts last weekend, 88-40 over the 15-seed Madison East, and a 30-point victory over 7-seed Oconomowoc in the regional final. These two teams will square off in mere moments. Don't go anywhere. It's Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania and the WIAA State Girls Basketball Tournament.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Since 1956, Holman Lindsay Paints has been making paint in Wisconsin for Wisconsin. Because of their commitment to making great paint for Wisconsinites, Holman Lindsay has grown over the years to 26 locations in this great state. Headquarters in Sun Prairie with a state-of-the-art facility, Holman Lindsay has the paint you need to make your job better. From do-it-yourself to professional, Holman Lindsay has paint for everyone. Visit one of their local locations today in Madison, Sun Prairie, Middleton, and Janesville.
When it comes to security for your home and family, you want a winner, and we found one when we placed our trust with J&K Security Solutions. This is Greg Gard. Kim and Jeff hit the game-winning shot for us with the Control 4 home technology system. Home or away, from our smartphones, we can open the garage door, dim the lights, turn on the TV, as well as arm the security system. That's convenience as well as peace of mind. Let J&K Security Solutions do for your home or business like they've done for us. Call 255-5799 or online at jksecurity.com.
Have you been waiting to buy your next home? Stop. Now is the time to get housed. What's up, Madison? It's Stacy from Bruner Realty. Nobody has a crystal ball to know what the future holds. The longer you wait to find your next home, the better the chance you'll be paying more for it than you would be today. Don't miss out on what could be the best opportunity to find your dream home. Contact our team at BrunerRealtyInc.com to help start your search. That's BrunerRealtyInc.com. Let's get housed.
Listen to Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin on 100.5 ESPN.
I'm a little irritated with myself. I didn't ask him his favorite form of moon. I would have guessed he'd have said croissant, right?
Why'd you say croissants?
I said croissant. That's French.
Wilde and Tausch, weekdays 9 to noon on 100.5 ESPN. Also brought to you by Grassland Dairy, Holman Lindsay Paints, Coors Light, Made to Chill, and American Family Insurance. Breaking news on ESPN Madison is presented by Metro Ford and Metro Kia of Madison. Find the Metro family of auto dealers online or see them in person on the east side of Madison today.
Is your home ready for a transformation? Whether it's a stunning kitchen remodel, a fresh new bathroom, or complete exterior makeover, Waunakee Remodeling has you covered. Their expert team turns your vision into reality with quality craftsmanship, affordable pricing, and unbeatable customer service. From concept to completion, Waunakee Remodeling is here for you. View what's possible at their beautiful showrooms in Madison and Waunakee and call 608-442-0034 or visit WaunakeeRemodeling.com for your free estimate today.
From the preps
Will Garlock, the two-handed jam.
to the pros,
Dane takes it into the paint, lobs up top. Giannis slams it home.
the biggest games play on 100.5 ESPN.
The dog days are over. The dog days are done. The horses are coming.
Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania in the WIAA State Girls Basketball Tournament. Zimbrick has been a proud partner of the Madison community since 1973. Your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none and has exactly what you're looking for. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road or browse their selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. Jesse Nelson and the Dean Dennis Semrau as we get set for this girls basketball Division I sectional semifinal between the 6 seed Kettle Moraine Lasers and the 2 seed Waunakee Warriors. Starting lineups being introduced for us here on the home floor at Oregon High School. Neutral site location tonight for this matchup. From the Classic 8, the Kettle Moraine Lasers, coached by Adam Strank in his second season, an overall record of 33-20. Starting at guard, number 0, Lola Bond. Another guard, number 1, Lauren Kowalski. Guard number 3, Quinn Loathes. Guard number 5, Emily Gomez. And forward number 23, Keegan Loads. For the Waunakee Warriors in their home white uniforms, purple letters and numbers with a black trim. Starting at guard number 2, Tessa Bryan. Another guard, number 4, Audrey Might. Forward, number 11, Grayson Phillips. Forward, number 13, Ellen Dotzler. And guard number 22, Katie Ganorski. The Warriors are coached in his 6th season by Marcus Richter. Dennis Semrau, final thoughts before the opening tip of this girls basketball sectional semifinal.
Well, tomorrow, Saturday's the big one. One step away from state, but to get there, you got to get through tonight. So I'm just looking for a great game. A couple of different contrasting styles, but we kind of rooting for the home team. Nah.
We're impartial broadcasters here, Dennis, especially for the over 100 of you joining us before the opening tip on our ESPN Madison YouTube channel. From Kettle Moraine to Waunakee to Oregon High School, this girls basketball sectional semifinal is underway. The opening tip into the air and a misfire. We're going to try it again. Both of the forwards jumping for it missed it, so it's 0-1. And here's the second pitch, and it's up in the air. Tapped and corralled by Kettle Moraine, and a jump ball.
Is that an omen? A lot of ties.
0-2 the count. All right, let's try again. Underway in a girls basketball sectional semifinal. Working left to right, Kettle Moraine has it on the opening series. And a shot no good underneath the basket by Quinn Lotus, but it's corralled now. Waunakee has it coming across the timeline. Right side of the floor, open look, pass left side. Open for 3, off the front of the rim, no good, but collected down low. A rebound for Audrey Might. Might puts it up, no good. Second chance for Ganorski, goes out of bounds, last touched by Kettle Moraine. Little clunky start, 26 seconds in, no score.
Yeah, I was watching in the warm-ups. Waunakee missed like 13 threes in a row, so I hope that's not an omen for him tonight.
Inbound pass comes in cleanly now all the way to the left corner, nearly stolen away on the left wing. At the free throw line position, one step in front of it, holding it, number 13, Ellen Dotzler. Dotzler kick it back out, top of the key now between the circles, left side. Open look for 3, on its way, and good. First bucket of the game for Grayson Phillips, the junior. 3-0 Waunakee, 50 seconds in. Kettle Moraine wants to run. Dennis talked about that in the pregame. Magic number for tonight's game, by the way, Dennis, 58. 98% of the time. Team that scores that number will go on to win the game. Left wing, cross-court pass, right corner, pump fake. Now handoff into the right corner, into the hands of Emily Gomez, leading scorer on the year for the Kettle Moraine Lasers. Right to left into the paint, bounce pass to the corner. Now driving inside, contact, ball's loose. No whistle, picked up by Waunakee. Coming across left side of the floor. in the hands of number 2, Tessa Bryan. Bryan now pump fake. Grayson Phillips drives left baseline. Shot no good. Got her own shot attempt back. Missed it a second time. Rebound, Kettle Moraine. 16:30 to play. Waunakee up 3-0 in the first half. Girls basketball sectional semifinal at Oregon High School Division I. Winner will play Saturday in the sectional final, likely in this building. Right wing, dribbling inside. Lotus lost it out of bounds, couldn't control it. Kettle Moraine a little sloppy here out of the gates, Dennis.
Yeah, and one of the keys is that Waunakee likes this 1-2-2 press to come out in. And one of the keys for Kettle Moraine is handling their pressure because they come out and press almost every possession.
Tessa Bryan driving inside, right side of the paint. Now kick back up top for Might. Might drives left now all the way to the left corner. Ganorski, handoff, left side, downhill to the left block, picking up the dribble. Might passes left corner, look for three is good. Tessa Bryan, good from beyond the arc. Bryan, the leading scorer on the year, averaging 19 points a game as a sophomore, makes it 6-0 Waunakee. 15:49 to play in the first half, and our first foul of the game goes against Waunakee on the inbound.
And that is on Audrey Might. We're talking about Tessa Bryant, just a sophomore. She's already got a lot of Division I looks.
Pass left corner, and a foul will go against Waunakee, and so back-to-back fouls over the span of just a couple of seconds. There's Tessa Bryan committing that foul, kind of lost in no man's land as the pass came down to that left block. Kettle Moraine has it, inbound, left wing, open look for three right away, and it's drilled from the left wing. Quinn Lotus with the first points of the night for Kettle Moraine, the freshman, and Waunakee goes out of bounds. A turnover back to Kettle Moraine. Lasers basketball trailing 6-3 with 15:34 to play in the first half. We talked about the youth for both of these teams being on full display tonight, Dennis. And there it is, a freshman, Quinn Lotus, with the first bucket of the game in the sectional semifinal for Kettle Moraine.
Yeah, career high 22 against the loss to Oconomowoc. She's made 4 3-pointers 4 times this season in a game.
Pass down to the leading scorer, Emily Gomez, bumped from behind. Marcus Richter stating his case on the bench, saying how could his player commit that foul if Gomez was in the air elevated when she came down, saying she didn't have a place to land.
And
the
that
official
is Tessa Bryant's second foul. That's huge.
Significant. Bryan, the leading scorer for Waunakee, again, a Division I prospect, as Dennis mentioned, averaging 19 points a game, along with 5 rebounds. Kettle Moraine still down 3, 15:20 to play first half. Driving right to left into the paint, and the pass is batted out of bounds to the Waunakee bench. Stays on this end with Kettle Moraine. 15:17 to play first half. Tough spot to inbound the ball right in front of the Waunakee bench. Doing so is number 1, Lauren Kowalski of Kettle Moraine. Goes all the way into the backcourt for Lola Bond, who walks it across the midcourt stripe. Pass left side. Now downhill, Keegan Lotus. Cross-court pass to Gomez. Gomez traveled, trying to pump fake and get the defender in the air. 15:07 to play, and a turnover by Kettle Moraine to Waunakee. The Warriors have the ball in a 3-point lead.
And here we go. Just a little token 1-2-2 press here for Kettle Moraine, just to make Waunakee work a little bit to get the ball up the court.
Free throw line extended right position. Bounce pass cutting toward the hoop. Lost it. Saved on the baseline, but into the hands of Kettle Moraine. So here come the Lasers, working left to right as we see it, and as you see it on the YouTube channel. 3-point shot, no good for Lola Bond, and a long rebound collected by the Waunakee Warriors. 14:40 to play first half. Open look down underneath. Double team, not good enough though. Too late getting back, and Kira Van Wee, a freshman on off the bench, is able to put it in good for 2. Waunakee up 8-3. Kettle Moraine wants to run quick, and Kowalski puts it in for 2. Again, a sophomore, a freshman, a junior. A lot of youth on full display in this game for both teams. Not a lot of seniors on the floor.
And with Bryan with 2 fouls, Van Wee is going to be an important factor here. 6th player off the bench, averaging 9 points a game. Another turnover, Waunakee.
Kettle Moraine has it, trying to run in transition. Pass right side, mid-range jumper off the back of the rim, no good, and a rebound by the Warriors of Waunakee. Waunakee with an 8-3 lead, under 14 minutes to play in the first half. Sectional semifinal on Zimbrick Honda's PrepMania. Nice cut away from the ball. Shot no good, though. Too strong for Kira Van Wee. And a grab is going to be called here on Kettle Moraine. They're going to get Kowalski for it.
Their first foul.
First team foul on Kettle Moraine here in this game. 13:45 to play first half. 8-5 Waunakee leads Kettle Moraine. Of course, those of you watching on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel already saw that was the score. Right wing into the hands of number 14. That's Ashlyn Bauer in off the bench. Ball's loose. Diving on the floor, but out of bounds, are we going to say here? What's the call? They are going to say it went out of bounds, last touched by Kettle Moraine. So Waunakee maintains possession in the front court with 13:34 to go. Little nerves on display here tonight, maybe, Dennis?
See how bad they want this one. 4 players on the floor going for that 50-50 ball.
Off the screen, open look for three, and it's good. Ellen Doetzler, there's a senior, checking into the box score. First points of the night for Doetzler. Averages 9.5 a game. 11-5, Waunakee up by 6. 3-point retaliation shot from the right corner is no good. Batted out of bounds, last touched by the Waunakee Warriors. So it stays with Kettle Moraine on this end. They'll inbound underneath their own basket with 13:11 to play in the first half. Waunakee 11, Kettle Moraine 5. The 6 seed Kettle Moraine Lasers upset 3 seed Oregon on the road in the regional final Saturday night. And off the inbound pass, an easy 2 points for Keegan Lotus, the senior. She made that look very easy, almost unguarded in the paint. 11-7, Waunakee on top by 4.
Is it 1-2-2 again?
Waunakee able to get it into the front court, now past left side. Working left to right is Audrey Might. Might, little give, and it's batted away by Kettle Moraine and a takeaway. Into the front court, Lola Bond, pull-up jumper, free throw line extended right, no good. Halfway down and out, rebound Waunakee. Here come the Warriors across midcourt. 5-on-5 in transition. Into the left corner. Number 13, Ellen Doetzler on the wing. Holds the ball while movement takes place away from her. Now feed it down to the left block and picked her pocket, Lola Bond, but a double dribble. She started to lose control of the ball and put 2 hands on it. Would have been an easy 2 points for the senior Bond, but instead Waunakee catches a break, up by 4.
Yeah, a little sloppy out here tonight so far in the first 5 minutes.
Kettle Moraine, a 2-time defending state champion in 2022 and 23. They were eliminated by these Waunakee Warriors in the regional final. Kettle Moraine was eliminated in the sectional semifinal last year after beating Waunakee in the regional final. The Warriors out for vengeance here in the sectional semi this season. 3-point attempt no good, but an offensive rebound is collected on a couple of bounces by Audrey Might. Might feed it right corner. Grayson Phillips, a couple of steps in front of the free throw line right side. Needed to get rid of it and does so. Between the circles. Now a couple of spins and a pass to the right corner. Waunakee resets. Under 12 minutes to play first half. At the free throw line, Might. Pass out left corner.
See, Tessa Bryant came in at the last timeout.
Now playing with 2 fouls. She is back into the game. The Kettle Moraine fans who have made the long trip from the Milwaukee area cheering on their defense.
Whoa.
And it pays off. A takeaway on the baseline. Bond came up with it. Tries to feed in front. It was a lollipop pass. Kettle Moraine has it. And a foul. Quinn Lotus will shoot free throws. Shot no good. 2 free throws upcoming for the freshman Quinn Lotus with 11:29 to play in the first half. 11-7 Waunakee leads.
Missed a foul on Bond, tried to draw down here, and then got the second one on the physicality there.
Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania and the WIAA State Girls Basketball Tournament. For more than 50 years, Zimbrick Honda's provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles, and the trusted staff of Zimbrick Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're looking for a new or used Honda, visit Zimbrick Honda just off the Beltline in Madison or online at ZimbrickHonda.com. First free throw no good for Quinn Lotus at the free throw line. She is good on the second. 1 of 2 for Lotus, an 82% free throw shooter on the year. 11-8 Waunakee leads Kettle Moraine. 11:23 to play first half. And the aggressive defense results in a foul called on Kettle Moraine.
It's paying off so far. 6 turnovers. 3 of the last 4 possessions for Waunakee have been turnovers, which is why they brought Brian back in to pretty much try to control things.
Freshman Molly Montalbano called for that personal foul for Kettle Moraine. Waunakee inbounds cleanly, And on the right side, driving inside, lost control of the ball. Katie Ganorski, and it's taken away by Kettle Moraine. Right side of the floor, Lasers down by 3. Number 5, Emily Gomez, the senior leader, the leading scorer on the season, averaging 16 a game for the Kettle Moraine Lasers, who finished tied for 4th in the Classic 8. Lotus drives up off the glass, no good. She was
travel
contacted and fell to the floor. No whistle, but a whistle on a travel for Waunakee trying to run in transition. Looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We are with 10:47 to play in the first half. Waunakee 11, Kettle Moraine 8, girls basketball sectional semifinal. Back in 30 seconds on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
This is Derek Engler. You're listening to a Good Karma Brands radio station, 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison.
Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, the WIAA State Girls Basketball Tournament Division I sectional semifinal. Waunakee leads Kettle Moraine 11-8 at Oregon High School. Inbound pass comes in with 10:45 to play here in the first half. Kettle Moraine working left to right in their road navy blue uniforms, white letters and numbers with a gold trim. Waunakee in their home whites, purple letters and numbers with a black trim. Cross-court pass to the left corner, three-point attempt to tie the game is good. Lola Bond, the senior, finally good from three-point range, and the Lasers tie it at 11 with Waunakee.
8 turnovers so far for Waunakee, and it's still right in this game. That's one of the first shots that Kettle Moraine's been able to nail down.
The pressure disruptive ball loose in the front court for Waunakee, but a foul is called on Kettle Moraine. They're going to get Quinn Lotus for it. So 10-11 to play in the first half. Lotus picks up her first personal. And the shot off the inbound pass is no good, and now a whistle goes against Waunakee. A bit of a frustration foul. Warriors. Grayson Phillips picks up that foul after she couldn't get the shot to fall with a pretty good look.
Yeah, she had a 3 to open things up, but she hasn't been able to put anything down inside so far.
Waunakee now applying some defensive pressure. Kettle Moraine able to break it into the front court. Lola Bond steps back now to the volleyball line between the midcourt circle and the top of the key. Disrupted, but picked up. Kettle Moraine maintains possession. Lotus, it's still loose now, batted away again. Credit Audrey Might for getting the left hand in to disrupt the pass at the top of the key. Warriors with a takeaway into the front court in a tie game. Left side, free throw line extended left. Now back out beyond the arc, left wing. Audrey Might double team to the left corner. Kettle Moraine is aggressive defensively. Might, again, cross court, right corner, open look for 3. Quick trigger, no good for Ellen Doetzler. And a rebound, Kettle Moraine. Still tied at 11, 9:20 to play first half. 3-point attempt, left side, off the back of the rim, no good. Long rebound to Waunakee. Both teams getting good looks, just can't connect. Right corner, Doetzler. Back to the top of the key, Van Wee. Handoff for Might. Might bounces, passes right. Pump fake, Grayson Phillips downhill to the glass. No good. Second chance, yes. She would not be denied. Grayson Phillips. 2 points, and now a takeaway by the Warriors in the front court. Shot no good. Underneath the rim, but 3-on-1. Waunakee gets a second chance look. Van Wee puts it in for 2. And timeout Kettle Moraine with 8:44 to play in the first half. The Lasers stormed back to tie the game at 11, but a 4-0 run for Waunakee, and a timeout. Head coach Adam Strank wants none of that. He wants to talk this over with his team immediately and prevent Waunakee from picking the momentum up here at the mid-stage of the first half, Dennis.
Yeah, Grayson Phillips, she recently just committed to Loyola to play basketball next year. She's had, I think, 4 good looks inside. Finally was able to put one down there, and then the nice steal and convert. Both teams are going to press either three-quarter or full court. That they're 1-2-2, creating turnovers. So far, Kettle Moraine's had the edge. A lot of turnovers for Waunakee, but like you said, Kettle Moraine just can't get some shots to fall down on the other end, take advantage of it.
15-11, Waunakee leads Kettle Moraine, 8:44 to play first half. Out of the timeout. Pressure still applied in the backcourt by the Waunakee defense. The Kettle Moraine Lasers able to break it. Across midcourt comes Lola Bond, just in front of that 8-second mark. Bond right side. Number 31 is Molly Montalbano. Now free throw line extended right, cutting inside and out of control. Emily Gomez couldn't handle the pass. It goes out of bounds off her knee, and Waunakee gets it back with a 4-point lead, 8:28 to go in the first half.
Yeah, Emily Gomez shooting 42%. None of the other starters are above 36%, so they're not a really good shooting team during the year, and they need a lot of the layups.
Waunakee disrupted as they got it across the midcourt line, nearly thrown away, but the Warriors able to preserve. Now into the paint. Pass out left wing. Into the hands of number 22, Katie Ganorski, and it's stolen away. Easy 2 for Emily Gomez. First points of the night for the senior Gomez. 15-13, Waunakee leads Kettle Moraine, 8 minutes to play first half. Into the front court, quick chance for numbers, Waunakee, but Kettle Moraine's defense gets back, lost control of the dribble, Ganorski on the baseline, and here come the Lasers again after the takeaway. Into the front court, Bond picks it up at the left block, back up top, now driving inside, Gomez strong with the left hand, no good, rebound Waunakee. Gomez has had a couple of good looks like that, but just a little out of control. She is a firecracker out there. Left to right. On the right wing, now to the right corner, Grayson Phillips. Puts it on the floor, back up top, cross-court pass, open look if they hurry. Ganorski drives left baseline, bounce pass, right block, layup, halfway down and out, no good. But preserved by Waunakee, Kira Van Wee kept it alive. Pass left side, foul, and the shot goes off the glass. Chance for an old-fashioned three-point play at the free throw line. Katie Ganorski, the senior, stayed with it and extends Waunakee's lead, 17-13 with 7:10 to play in the first half. Second chance points, Dennis. They're so important, especially in the postseason.
Yeah, Mankowski picks up that foul there, but great work on the boards there, and that's one of the advantages Waunakee has. Kettle Moraine undersized, so Waunakee's got to keep crashing the boards, but they have to eventually sink some of these layups. They've had so many good looks.
And the shot no good for Ganorski on the free throw attempt, so it's a 4-point lead still. Rushed shot in the paint, no good, but Kettle Moraine second chance opportunity. 3-point look, wide open from the left wing, no good. Kettle Moraine struggling from the field here in the first half. Waunakee basketball with a 4-point advantage. 6:45 to play first half. Into the right corner, Ashlyn Bauer. Bauer, double dribble, put her hand on it. A couple of times we've seen that tonight. And that to me, Dennis, feels like nerves when you get to a game of this magnitude, season on the line, a very quality opponent. Both teams making some mistakes a bit uncharacteristic for this season.
Well, also because both teams are a mirror each other on defense, it is tenacious on-ball defense tonight. Nobody really has a chance to get any space, and I think that's when you start to panic, when you feel like you're getting closed in on.
Whistle away from the ball is going to go against Waunakee. Ashlyn Bauer picks up that foul with 6:26 to go. Again, it was away from the ball, so not shooting. But bonus the rest of the way here now for Kettle Moraine. Into the corner, driving baseline, pass to the right corner, open look for three is good. Madden Wankowski, the junior, able to knock it down. I'm not even sure that pass was intended for her.
It was intended for a player in front of her. It went through her hands right to her, and hey, look what I found.
Right place, right time, and it's a 1-point game. Waunakee 17, Kettle Moraine 16 with 6:11 to go. Foul goes on Kettle Moraine now with 6:11 to play in this first half. Waunakee will inbound underneath their own basket.
Kowalski picks up her second foul.
Pass comes in cleanly on the right wing into the hands of Audrey Might. Might trying to use a screen, gets to the free throw line, step in front of it, shot no good, fouled from behind. Audrey Might will go to the free throw line, shooting 2. 73% free throw shooter on the year. Audrey Might, the 5'10 junior, a 3-year starter for these Waunakee Warriors.
And Kowalski just picked up her third foul for Kettle Moraine.
So significant foul trouble there for the Lasers. Kowalski checks out of the game, as does Kira Van Wee for Waunakee. 6:06 to play in this first half. Second free throw attempt for Might is up and good. Hits them both.
Yeah, 73% free throw shooter. Did the job right there.
19-16, ball knocked out of bounds in the backcourt as Waunakee applies the defensive pressure. It stays with Kettle Moraine, but they still have to go the distance of the floor here with 6:06 to play in this first half.
Both teams balanced scoring tonight. All 5 starters on each team have scored at least 2 points.
The Waunakee pressure again disrupts it in the backcourt, knocked out of bounds. This is great defense by the Warriors. Kettle Moraine gets a third chance at inbounding.
They got a 1-3-1. That looks like press here, a trap.
And now they knocked it again out of bounds. 3 consecutive times applying backcourt pressure. Waunakee's knocked it out of bounds. I'm not sure I've seen pressure this successful ever.
Yeah, they like that 1-2-2, and now they got a 1-3-1 out there. Just trying to lighten things up a little bit.
So how do you beat the pressure? Just throw the ball to the other end of the floor. A cross-court baseball pass on the inbound for Kettle Moraine. Three-point attempt is good. That'll get the job done. Quinn Lotus, second 3 of the night. She has 7 points to lead the Lasers, and we're tied at 19. Waunakee and Kettle Moraine with 5:40 to play in the first half. Lasers apply pressure as Waunakee brings it across the midcourt stripe. Running into some trouble and running out of real estate near that midcourt line. Now driving downhill right side and a travel on Tessa Bryan. Turnover Waunakee, back to Kettle Moraine with 5:32 to play in the half. Momentum with the Lasers, Dennis. And it all started after that baseball pass across midcourt. In a game like this where things are a little clunky and disrupted, a play like that could go a long way.
Yeah, I was checking to see if she plays quarterback, too.
Pass comes in. Oh, that's a dangerous spot to try and fire that pass. Trapped in the corner, but Kettle Moraine able to break it. Open look for 3. Nope, partially deflected. Lasers keep it, though. Back up top. Open look for 3. Off the rim, no good. And a foul on the attempted rebound goes on Kettle Moraine. And that means Waunakee will shoot free throws all the way on the other end of the floor with 5:17 to play in this first half. Bonus the rest of the way for both teams.
Yeah.
A lot of fouls, a lot of whistles. With how aggressive both teams play defensively, that's not a surprise.
Each team to the line once so far tonight, and that's going to change here pretty quick.
First free throw attempt is up and good for Katie Ganorski. 20-19, Waunakee on top of Kettle Moraine.
There you go.
Second free throw good, make it a 2-point lead, 21-19 with 5:17 to go. Pressure applied by the Waunakee defense. Kettle Moraine needs to break it. Lola Bond scrambling, now passes into the front court. Open look for 3, halfway down and out, no good. And on a bounce, Waunakee has it, trying to run into the front court. Ooh, dangerous, straddling that midcourt line, and now a pass is intercepted by the Lasers. Here comes Kettle Moraine into the front court. Left side, Lotus out up top for 3, no good, but a weak side rebound on a bounce collected by Wankowski. Back up top, Lotus driving downhill, tried to pass back outside, but a whistle prior to finding her teammate Lola Bond wide open. Had the whistle not been called, Bond would have made the 3. Instead, Van Wee is called for the foul for Waunakee, and it will send the freshman Quinn Lotus to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. 4:48 to play in the first half, 21-19. Waunakee leads Kettle Moraine. Quinn Lotus, 82% free throw shooter on the year. First is up and good. Leading the Lasers with 8 points. She actually is leading all scorers in this game unofficially here tonight with 8 points. Nobody has really taken over this game yet. Quinn Lotus now with 9 as she connects on the second free throw attempt, the closest thing. 4:48 to play. Lotus checks out for a moment as she might have been a little banged up after that foul. She goes and take a breather on the Kettle Moraine bench. Tied at 21. Left side, now pass it right across the midcourt line into the hands of Ellen Doetzler for Waunakee. Waunakee now might step in front of the free throw line, left side of the paint. Dangerous pass into traffic, taken away by Kettle Moraine, but trying to run quickly, they threw it out of bounds. Lola Bond couldn't quite collect it, so Waunakee catches a break, and they'll inbound in front of the Kettle Moraine bench on this end of the floor.
He did say anything you could do, I can do better. Bad pass, bad pass. Back to back.
It's like if you're saying that about watching the ESPN Wisconsin producers run combine drills.
Oh,
Right side pump fake. Grayson Phillips now down to the right block into the hands of Kira Van Wee, and they're wrestling, and a held ball will be called in the right corner. Tenacious defense by Kettle Moraine to force that jump ball. Possession arrow keeps it here with Waunakee.
Yeah, I love the way both teams are playing defense. They're scrapping for everything, and as well you should here in this sectional semifinal.
Right side Ganorski at the top of the key now. Bounce pass for Might. Might working left to right near the top of the circle, and it's picked away. Here comes Gomez. Left hand, no good. Offensive rebound, Kettle Moraine 4-on-2, but good defense by Waunakee, able to hold it just long enough so Kettle Moraine has to reset. Lola Bond, free throw line extended left, now out beyond the arc into the hands of Gomez. Gomez right, downhill. Shot no good again off the back of the iron. She cannot catch a break here in the first half. Rebound Waunakee, tied at 21. 3:35 to play in the first half.
If you notice, Waunakee is contesting everything. There's no such thing as a free lane to the layup, to the backboard.
Phillips for three. There's a good shot. Grayson Phillips now with 8 points to lead the Warriors. And a 3-point advantage for Waunakee, 24-21. Quickly in front, Kettle Moraine shot deflected out of bounds. Phillips doing it on both ends. The 3-point shot on the left side and blocking it out of bounds with the right hand on the other end of the floor.
Yeah, 6-foot junior post player. I'll tell you, she's, again, you got to have a rim protector out here, and that's one thing that Kettle Moraine doesn't have.
Lasers inbounding beneath their own basket. Comes into the left block. But they're going to say that Lotus stepped out of bounds as she got the pass back over in the left corner. So it's back to Waunakee with 3:10 to play, up by 3.
This is not a Bo Ryan game. He'd be tearing his hair out right now. One turnover is too much. Both teams in double digits at this point here so far in the first half.
Movement beyond the arc for Waunakee as they pass all the way over to the left corner. Now into the hands of number 13, Doetzler. Doetzler down to the left block, pass back up top. Pump fake shot, Audrey Might. Might downhill with the left hand, off the glass, no good, came up short. Rebound, Kettle Moraine. Here comes Lola Bond into the front court, right side of the floor. Passes right, Quinn Lotus, pump fake. Lotus deflected.
Another block.
Again, Grayson Phillips making her presence known. Second block on back-to-back trips this end of the floor for Grayson Phillips of Waunakee. Kettle Moraine keeps it, 2:37 to go in the first half. Waunakee 24, Kettle Moraine 21. Inbound pass in for Lola Bond out near the midcourt circle. Pass left side of the floor. Using a screen, here's Emily Gomez, picks up the dribble at the top of the key. Swing it right into the corner. Number 31 is Montalbano. And a foul will send Kettle Moraine to the free throw line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. They got Doetzler for it, her first. 2:26 to go in the first half, Dennis.
Doing a good job. 8 fouls, 7 different players. Brian's the only one in trouble. She picked up her second early, and that's been it.
First free throw is no good at the line for Keegan Lotus, the senior, older sister of Quinn. Would have been a helpful free throw to hit to try and cut into that lead. Instead, it's still a 3-point advantage for Waunakee, 24-21 with 2:10 to play in the first half. Into the left corner. Swing it all the way left wing now into the hands of Audrey Might. Might directs traffic, picks up the dribble, needs to get rid of it. Pressure defense, and a dangerous pass is stolen away by Kettle Moraine. Montalbano into the right side of the floor, but she picked up the dribble in a dangerous position. Audrey Might went to go fight for it. And a held ball will keep it with the Kettle Moraine Lasers on this end with 1:54 to play in the half. Inbound comes into the backcourt, into the hands of Lola Bond. Bond walks it across the timeline, middle of the floor. Now handoff left to right. Swing it that way. Lotus for a 3 to tie the game, and she got it. Quinn Lotus now in double figures for the Kettle Moraine Lasers. And the freshman stepping up big time in this sectional semifinal. Tied at 24, 90 seconds to play in the first half. Waunakee breaks through the pressure. Kira Van Wee goes up with the right hand and fouled. Shot no good. Van Wee to the free throw line.
And that's good for 2 attempts. And Quinn Lotus with her second foul.
That's another one to keep an eye on here as we get into the second half. A lot of foul trouble here in the first 18 minutes of this contest. First free throw is up and good for Kira Van Wee. Winner of this game gets the winner of number 1 seed Arrowhead and number 4 seed Verona in the sectional final, tentatively scheduled to be played right here at Oregon High School on Saturday afternoon. Should Waunakee or Verona advance, you'll be able to see that game on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel and watch it, or listen to it, I should say, on 100.5 ESPN. Lotus ties the game as Kettle Moraine is able to break into the front court and get 2 points easily after the made free throws. Tied at 26 with 1:10 to go, and Kettle Moraine steals it. 3-on-2 opportunity. Bond, underhand pass, on the run, layup good for Emily Gomez. And Kettle Moraine has the lead, 28-26, with under 1 minute to go until halftime.
Good pressure, good fast break, and convert there. Nice underhand pass, the dish there from Bond.
If I'm not mistaken, this is Kettle Moraine's first lead of the game.
That is correct.
Right side, Ganorski, free throw line extended left. Able to fight through some traffic, gets it back up top for Might. Might picks up her dribble at the block and hits a mid-range jumper to tie the game. 28 all, 30 seconds to go until halftime. This is everything you want from a sectional semifinal. Bounce pass to beat the pressure into the front court, 3-on-3. Now everybody else gets back as well. Lola Bond will dribble back out into the midcourt circle. 17 seconds to go till halftime. And she waits for the official signal from Adam Strank, her head coach on the sideline. Want to wait to take the last shot here. Kettle Moraine will go with 8 seconds. Gomez, cross-court pass, open look, wide open for 3. Bond, no good. And the shot went over the backboard off the clock above the backboard on that pole that holds the hoop in place. So clock stops with 0.7 to go. I think it actually might have hit it with another second or 2 on the clock. This is a break for Kettle Moraine. Waunakee inbounds, no attempt. We're tied at halftime. Sectional semifinal, girls basketball, one of the best postseason weekends of the sports year if you're a high school sports fan, and this is a great way to start it. The 2 seed Waunakee, the 6 seed Kettle Moraine, tied at 28 at the break. We'll get a check of the first half stats. I'll also tell you a little bit more about what we expect for a potential sectional final matchup on Saturday. Don't go anywhere. It's Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
There's a winter weather advisory this Thursday on the Jump Around.
You're joined by the one and only Nolan Winter.
See Wisconsin Badger center Nolan Winter on the Jump Around every week for the rest of this basketball season.
We know who we are, and we know that when we attack and play to our full potential for the full 40 minutes and we don't let up the last 5 minutes, we can be a very special team.
The Jump Around, brought to you by Steinhoffels, streaming live every Thursday on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel and available wherever you get your podcasts.
Come see what the buzz is all about at Madison Axe, Madison's state-of-the-art entertainment spot. Enjoy 8 lanes of axe throwing, interactive games, plus digital target projection and scoring. For even more fun, check out their indoor backyard with 2,000 square feet of shuffleboard, cornhole, yard games, bar table games, and more. Perfect for date night, groups, corporate meetings, or private events. Madison Axe is your destination for all things fun. Throw it, nail it, celebrate. Go to MadisonAxe.com or head to their location on Stoughton Road today.
Since J&K Security Solutions opened in 1987, our attention to detail and customer service have been our strongest assets. I'm President Jeffrey Beckman. We'll always do our best to find the most efficient and cost-effective solution to every job we tackle. Whether it's security for your home or business, installing video surveillance, or being able to control your garage doors from your phone, we can help you feel empowered with simple and user-friendly technology. Let's work together to secure your home or business. jksecurity.com.
We're on the Badgers.
This is my concern, and it's not his fault. They just settled for shots.
Because we're on Wisconsin Sports.
And if you settle for shots, Tanjay specifically, that's going to hurt.
This is 100.5 ESPN and Wisconsin On Demand.
Halftime on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Tied at 28, the Kettle Moraine Lasers and the Waunakee Warriors Division I Girls Basketball Sectional Semifinal. Dreaming of transforming your home into the space you've always wanted? Waunakee Remodeling makes it happen. Whether it's stunning kitchen makeovers, cozy living room revamps, or complete exterior facelifts, their expert team is there to bring your vision to life. They're local, reliable, and dedicated to quality craftsmanship that stands the test of time. Call 608-442-0034 or visit WaunakeeRemodeling.com today for a free consultation. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Dennis, youth on display. It was a little clunky out of the gates. Both these teams very disruptive on defense. They love making the other teams uncomfortable that they've played all season long. They're making each other uncomfortable tonight, and they're very evenly matched, as we can see, tied at 28 at halftime.
Yeah, both teams like to press. Both coming out 1-2-2. Waunakee went to a 1-3-3 to try to befuddle, I think, Kettle Moraine a little bit. But their guards, Kettle Moraine's guards have been outstanding. Bond and Quinn Lotus in particular, anticipating the passes and able to come up with some fast breaks. The one difference is that they don't have a rim protector like Waunakee does. Grayson Phillips, if she's not blocking shots, she's altering shots and making the Kettle Moraine players think twice there. They love those turnovers because they're better in the transition game, smaller team. You can see they're trying to get down court and sometimes rushing shots, but if they got a good shot to the lane, they're taking it.
Quinn Lotus leads all scorer with 14 points for Kettle Moraine. She's a freshman leading all scorers so far in this contest. Grayson Phillips leads Waunakee with 8 points tonight. Let's talk about the game plan for the teams competing in this tournament matchup. Brought to you by Canopy Wealth Management. Canopy Wealth Management believes in the continued development of partnerships for good within their communities and giving back where they can. The team at Canopy emphasizes building local relationships and believes that values matter and strengthen their communities. When you work with Canopy, care, competence, and clarity isn't just a tagline, it's a promise. Get started on your financial future today at canopy-wealth.com. Dennis, what's the game plan for Waunakee coming up here in the second half?
It's just use their length to their advantage. Again, Kettle Moraine's small, but they're quick. So they've got to try to get the ball inside, especially to Grayson Phillips. Win the turnover battle. Right now they're losing it 14-10. And control the tempo, win the transition game, and force them to play at their speed. Well, Kettle Moraine wants to play at that speed right now, too, as you can see, because they're smaller. So they need to handle the Waunakee pressure because, again, Waunakee comes out in that 1-2-2. Rebounding's big because of their being undersized. And then contain Waunakee off the dribble and in transition. They're very good at the rim. Again, that comes down to Grayson Phillips with some putbacks. She had one putback, but missed way too many bunnies in there in the first half. And I don't know if it's because you bring the ball down that kind of worried the defense is collapsing under a little bit. Maybe she's rushing things. But I think both coaches at halftime are going to go, okay, slow down. Just slow down a little bit. And then, it's like play quick. Was it play fast, but don't play too quick? I forgot the analogy on it. But you don't want to rush is basically what I'm trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
And both teams really, you could see in the first half, on a lot of layups they missed were just, okay, we got to take advantage. There's nobody there. Let's get that basket. So again, the 3-point shots. First half, 4 for Waunakee, and 5 for Kettle Moraine. And Quinn Lotus, 4 times she's had 4 in a game. She's already got 3 in the first half of this one. But both teams, Tessa Bryan, a sophomore, and Lotus, the freshman, that's the future of the program. Those are both D1 potential D1 athletes. Love the quickness. Bryan picked up 2 fouls early. You can see they got her back in to try to stem the turnovers a little bit. But toward the end of the half, they had her out. Don't want to have her pick up that 3rd foul. She's going to have to be on the floor the whole second half if Waunakee wants to win this game.
Tessa Bryan, the leading scorer on the year for Waunakee, averages 19 a game. She had 3 in the first half. Tied at 28. Tell your friends. We got a good one here with the second half coming up. Girls basketball sectional semifinal. Waunakee and Kettle Moraine. Second half comes your way next on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Stop in for an express oil change at Fish Hatchery Road on Saturdays. No appointment necessary. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
When you or a loved one are faced with an unexpected injury or illness, Stoughton Health's urgent care is there for you. Stoughton Health has 4 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. We have urgent care locations in Stoughton, Oregon, McFarland, and Cottage Grove with extended hours to fit your schedule. Stoughton Health accepts over 160 insurances, including Dean Health Plan, Quartz, Humana, and more. Please visit stoughtonhealth.com for more information. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that cover a full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm is dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how Midwest Financial Group can help set your future up for success. That's mfgteam.com. Securities and advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, FINRA/SIPC, a registered investment advisor. Tax planning and fixed insurances are separate from and not offered through Commonwealth.
If you're looking for a special piece of jewelry for any occasion, Condon Jewelers is always there for you. Condon Jewelers has the best selection of jewelry you'll ever find and guaranteed to have the lowest prices in the Madison area. Free shipping is always available. Visit CondonJeweler.com or call 241-3406 and ask for Jim, the owner, who's at the store every day. Shop locally. Condon Jewelers, the jeweler on the east side, the jeweler on your side.
Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, the WIAA State Basketball Tournament. Second half action in this sectional semifinal underway. Waunakee with the ball. It's tied at 28 with Kettle Moraine as we begin the second half. And a quick pass underneath and a quick 2 points goes for Grayson Phillips. She now has 10 first score in double digits for Waunakee tonight. And the Warriors have a 30-28 lead. 30 seconds in to the second half. 3-point attempt, right side, no good for Kettle Moraine, but an offensive rebound is collected. Gomez has it left wing now. Gomez picks up the dribble, bounce pass into the paint. Now left side, Lola Bond. Bond uses a screen from her teammate number 23, Keegan Lotus. Instead, Gomez now directs traffic out near the midcourt circle, the Orange O here at Oregon High School. Lola Bond now, left side of the floor. Movement away from her. Pass to the top of the key, into the hands of Lotus. Lotus, left side, deflected out of bounds by Waunakee. 17:03 to play in the first half. 30-28, Waunakee on top.
Big defensive play there by Tessa Bryant. 2 fouls in the first half. She just went straight up and got a piece of that ball and stays with Kettle Moraine, but good defensive positioning.
Kowalski does the inbounding for the Kettle Moraine Lasers in their road navy blue uniforms. White letters and numbers with a yellow trim. Waunakee in their home whites, purple letters and numbers with a black trim. Laser basketball down by 2, right side of the floor. Lotus, handoff, now cross-court pass to the left corner. Lola Bond, pump fake, weaves her way through a couple of defenders, did everything but finish. No, but it's tapped around. Bond actually got the rebound. Hands it for Gomez. Gomez out of control, able to somehow get it to the hands of Bond. And Kettle Moraine resets, still trailing by 2. Gomez dribbles all the way around the circle. Now right side, 3-point shot, no good. Tap back, long 2 for Quinn Lotus is good. They stick with it. Quinn Lotus with 16 of the 30 for Kettle Moraine, and we're tied at 30.
3 offensive rebounds in that possession from the smaller Kettle Moraine team. Oh, that was pure hustle.
Right side, Tessa Bryan. Back into the game. She checked out early with 2 fouls, and now Bryan travels, and you have to wonder if her rhythm has been a bit disrupted with not a lot of playing time in that first half thanks to that foul trouble early.
See, in the first possession, they got the ball right away to Phillips. I think at halftime they said, Grayson's got to get some touches inside, and we got to take advantage of our size advantage. And they did on that first possession, but not that one.
Lola Bond between the circles, now hand right side of the floor. Gomez for Keegan Lotus. Lotus for Bond. Right wing, back to Quinn Lotus, younger sister of Keegan. Keegan's a senior, Quinn's a freshman. Gomez picks up the dribble, dangerous position on the right wing, tries to throw it inside. It's deflected, body falls to the floor, and a held ball will be called. Possession arrow keeps it with Kettle Moraine. Tied at 30, 15:35 to play in regulation of this sectional semifinal.
Good job for Kowalski there to get that loose ball. Now Kira Van Wee checks in for Waunakee.
Kowalski gets it into Lotus. Lotus drives into the paint. Spin move with the right hand. Couldn't get the layup to go. Shook the defender really well, though. But shot no good. Waunakee gets it into the front court. Cross court, right corner, three. Halfway down and out, no good. Offensive rebound on the right block. Picked up by Might. Might back over to the right corner. Tessa Bryan wants to launch a three. And she got it. Tessa Bryan with 6 points. 2 shots good from beyond the arc. And the sophomore gives Waunakee a 3-point advantage. Kettle Moraine retaliation shot from the right corner, no good. Rebound Waunakee leading 33-30. Into the front court, and a foul is called. Tessa Bryan drawing contact. She's starting to take over here in the early stages of the second half. Lola Bond picks up the foul for all the time she's been on the floor and for how aggressive she's been defensively with this Kettle Moraine squad. That's just her first personal of the night. It is a shooting foul, though. Tessa Bryan to the free throw line.
Aggressive play by Bryan. On defense, we saw the defensive play earlier, and now taking the ball to the hole on the offensive side, drawing the foul.
Tessa Bryan, a Division I prospect, a 2-year starter here as a sophomore for Waunakee, the team's leading scorer, averaging 19 points a game. First free throw attempt is up and good. This is one aspect of her game she's not great at yet, just a 68% free throw shooter on the season. Extends the Waunakee lead to 4, and she goes 1 of 2 at the line, but batted around, and the Warriors keep it into the hands of Bryan, top of the key. Euro step into the paint, no good, and it's loose, collected by Kettle Moraine. 2-on-2, Gomez into the front court, gets past the defender. Yeah, they're going to say she traveled. Couldn't keep 1 step on the ground, or 1 foot on the ground, took an extra step. And that's the kind of disrupted night it's been offensively for Kettle Moraine, but they're still in the game, just down by 4.
I see Bond, Quinn Lotus, and Gomez, how quick they are. They're just beating Waunakee to the ball in those loose balls.
Waunakee breaks the pressure, 4-point advantage for the Warriors with the basketball. 34-30 Waunakee with 14:30 to play in the game. Top of the key, handoff, Kira Van Wee. Step back, cross-court pass, right side, Tessa Bryan. Right to left into the paint, no-look pass down underneath, and the layup is good for Audrey Might. She had to fight for positioning to try and get it to go good off the glass, but Waunakee's lead is 6 after the 2-point shot. Gomez thought about a 3, trying to use a screen, battling for position. Gomez into the paint, among the trees, and a foul is called on Waunakee. Shooting foul will send Emily Gomez, the senior, to the free throw line for 2 shots.
Van Wee there got a block from behind, but just got a little bit of the body.
What do you make of Gomez so far here tonight, Dennis? She's the leading scorer for Kettle Moraine, averaging 16 points a game. She's not having her best night so far here tonight.
No, Waunakee's defense, I think, has something to do with that. Kettle Moraine's able to get some points just on mismatches or just getting to the basket a little bit quicker, but she's a marked player. I mean, that's the first one you want to stop.
Gomez 1 of 2 at the free throw line. She missed the first, made the second. Just 5 points for Gomez so far here tonight. The senior averages 16 points a game to lead Kettle Moraine this season. Under 14 minutes to go, 5-point lead Waunakee. They break through the pressure. Shot no good. Konorski got her own rebound. Wide open look from the left corner for 3. Second attempt, no. Third attempt, no. Kettle Moraine this time battles for the rebound. Keegan Lotus takes it away. Into the front court. Gomez, kick it left corner. Pump fake. Here comes Quinn Lotus downhill. Lost it. Taken away by Waunakee. Warriors go into the front court with a 5-point lead. Into the paint and spinning downhill, Tessa Bryan is good for 2 more.
Ooh, nice floater.
38-31, Waunakee, 13:20 to play in the game. Warriors on an 8-1 run since we were tied at 30. And now a whistle on Waunakee. So Kettle Moraine keeps it on this end, not a shooting foul. 13-17 to play in the game.
So Bryan just picked up her 3rd foul now.
And that is significant. Tessa Bryan, who's been playing knowing she's in a little bit of foul trouble, will now check out of the game. She has 5 of the 9 points scored here, or sorry, 6 of the 9 scored here in the second half for Waunakee so far. Inbound comes in for Kettle Moraine. Lola Bond, left side. Handoff, top of the key. Pump fake, Quinn Lotus lost it.
Steal.
Waunakee 3-on-1, but a double dribble is called on Audrey Might. I think that's the right call.
Yeah.
She put 2 hands on the ball, but that's the 3rd or 4th time tonight we've seen that call, Dennis. 2 hands on the ball trying to corral it for possession. That just shows you how disrupted this entire evening has been for both teams.
She got the steal, but trying to get control of the ball, double dribbled, yeah. That was like, oh my God, that's the kind of layup guards kill for.
Kettle Moraine catches a break, but they turn it over anyway. Pass into the paint is intercepted by a crowd of Waunakee defenders. Right side, 3-point attempt for Phillips is good. And it's a 10-point lead for the Waunakee Warriors with 12:46 to play in the game. Timeout, Kettle Moraine. All the momentum with Waunakee. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Brewers baseball is in the air.
It's back, and it is up, and it is gone. A walk-off homer for Vinny Capra.
Spring back into the baseball season on 100.5 ESPN, Madison's new home of the Milwaukee Brewers.
PrepMania brought to you by the GRB Academy. Baseball for the serious player. The GRB Academy wants to be part of the plan to reach your potential all year long. Utilize GRB Academy's 52,000 square foot facility, complete with 14 batting cages and a 6,000 square foot weight room. With private instruction, group training programs, and travel teams, the GRB Academy provides the highest level of coaching for the baseball player in your family. Visit grbacademy.com for more information. Out of the timeout, Kettle Moraine into the front court, trailing by 10, lost the ball out of bounds. It's turned over to Waunakee. The Warriors, Dennis, on an 11-1 run, now here with 12:31 to go in the game.
Yeah, looking for the knockout to get another couple of threes here. And it's going to be tough for Kettle Moraine to overcome that.
Keep in mind the magic number is 58. They break the pressure. Open look for 3. Phillips no good, but an offensive rebound, Waunakee. Bounce pass Van Wee down to the right baseline. Phillips turnaround jumper. That was a contested tough shot, no good. And Gomez rips it away. Here comes Kettle Moraine into the front court, left side of the floor. Quinn Lotus tries to spin her way through 2 defenders. No room to work. She goes back up top near the midcourt circle. Lotus now pass left side, Lola Bond. Bond swing it left corner, Gomez. Gomez guarded one-on-one. Pass down to the left block. Spinning around Keegan Lotus. Cross-court pass out of bounds. And it's last touched by Kettle Moraine, too tall for her younger sister Quinn as it goes out of bounds to the Waunakee Warriors.
Actually, I think Bryan got a hand on it, knocked it off the Kettle Moraine player on the sideline.
Speaking of Tessa Bryan, here she comes. Downhill, too strong with the right hand, no good. Rebound, Kettle Moraine, down by 10. Cross-court pass, Quinn Lotus tries to spin through 2 defenders and had it poked away by Might, I think that was in there, number 4, yes, but Kettle Moraine keeps it. Resetting the offense, top of the key, Quinn Lotus. Free throw line extended right, now backpedals all the way behind the 3-point line. Bounce pass right corner. Pass inside, Gomez on the run. Tough shot if she would have got it to go. She was unable to, off balance. Waunakee into the front court. 41-31, the Warriors with a 10-point lead in the basketball. 11-10 to play in the game. Sectional semifinal. Winner plays the winner of Arrowhead and Verona Saturday afternoon in the sectional final, likely to be played here at Oregon High School. Right side, Grayson Phillips. Pass down to the right block, dribbled off the foot. Kira Van Wee lost it out of bounds. Dennis, how does Kettle Moraine get its way back into this game?
Yeah, on defense, you're going to have to force some more turnovers there. And they got to keep the ball out of the post right now. Waunakee with the lead, you got to be smart with the ball. Don't need a lot of threes. Try to get the ball into Grayson inside. Use that size mismatch.
Bounce pass down to the right corner. Now back up top for Lola Bond. Tried to spin her way beyond a defender. Instead gives it up. Lotus Now left side, Quinn Lotus for three is good. Big shot, Quinn Lotus. The freshman has 19 points in this sectional semifinal. 41-34, Waunakee leads Kettle Moraine. Warrior basketball into the front court, right side against that tough Kettle Moraine pressure. A foul is drawn. Molly Montalbano stuck a hand in and got called for the contact with 10:17 to play. Waunakee Warriors, champions of the Badger Large Conference, just lost one conference game all season long. 13-1 in the Badger Large, 21-5 overall. Inbound comes in the paint. The contested shot is good for Grayson Phillips. She's up to 15 points tonight. Averages 12 a game this season. Gomez, left side, trailing by 9. 43-34, Waunakee leads Kettle Moraine. Lasers of the Classic 8 Conference finished tied for 4th in the conference with the basketball here in the sectional semifinal. Right side, open look for three. Lola Bond able to knock it down. Just the second made field goal for Lola Bond tonight, both from beyond the arc, and a critical one to make it a 6-point game. 43-37 Waunakee. Retaliation three is good, and now it's raining threes at Oregon High School. Katie Ganorski good from beyond the arc. Gets it right back to a 9-point lead for Waunakee. Driving right to left in the paint. Lotus is contacted. No foul called, but it's out of bounds off of Waunakee on the deflection. Dennis, they were so disrupted all night. Where did the three-point shooting suddenly come from?
Well, they're only shooting 27% for the season, but you want to get the ball in the shooter's hands. Quinn, they got to get the ball to Quinn Lotus a little bit more.
Bounce pass in and good for two. Keegan Lotus, first field goal of this second half, and a timeout with 9:21 to go in the game. Waunakee 46, Kettle Moraine 39, back in 30 seconds on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Come see what the buzz is all about at Madison Axe, Madison's state-of-the-art entertainment spot. Enjoy 8 lanes of axe throwing, interactive games, plus digital target projection and scoring. For even more fun, check out their indoor backyard with 2,000 square feet of shuffleboard, cornhole, yard games, bar table games, and more. Perfect for date night, groups, corporate meetings, or private events. Madison Axe is your destination for all things fun. Throw it, nail it, celebrate. Go to MadisonAxe.com or head to their location on Stoughton Road today.
We're on the Bucks
He's one of those guys that can absolutely dominate. He can activate that MVP mode.
because we're on Wisconsin sports.
And you know when Giannis is right, he can carry his team across the finish line.
Madison's home of the Bucks. 100.5 ESPN.
Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau, Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel and on 100.5 ESPN. Waunakee with the basketball on a 7-point lead, 46-39, approaching the midway point of the second half. A foul is going to the bucket. The shot is up and good. Are they going to say the continuation is in play here? Yes. And a chance for three at the line. Ellen Doetzler, who's been relatively quiet tonight, just 5 points now, but a big shot for Doetzler and a chance to try and make it a 10-point game. Free throw up, rattles in. 49-39 Waunakee, approaching 9 minutes to play in this sectional semifinal. Off balance, trying to rush it to the bucket. Quinn Lotus, no good. Rebound to Waunakee into the front court. Here comes Might. Back up top, Tessa Bryan. Bryan puts it on the floor, into the paint, pass left wing. Coming downhill, Might picks up the dribble at the free throw line, needs some help and finds it from Doetzler at the top of the key. Waunakee resets, left side. Might trying to shake the defender Gomez. Gets it to number 13, Doetzler on the right wing. Doetzler all alone on that side of the floor for Waunakee offensively. They're patient and they set it again left side now. Into the hands of Tessa Bryan, guarded one-on-one by Bond. Bryan on the run, using the right hand. Good, falling away from the basket. That was smooth. 51-39, Waunakee up by 12. Three-point shot is good on the other end. Madden Wankowski. A much-needed three for Kettle Moraine. 9-point game. Waunakee in front, 8 minutes to go. The offense heating up here in the second half for both teams. Tessa Bryan has an angle, goes to the bucket. Shot no good, but she's fouled by Lola Bond, and Tessa Bryan back to the free throw line to shoot 2.
That step she had, that was huge on that previous layup. I couldn't believe it. Double digits now.
A fantastic move by Tessa Bryan, and now she shoots 2 free throws. First is up and good. Before she shoots the second, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. 10 for a legal ID on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Hi, this is Dave Kane. You're listening to Madison's Home of the Bucks, a good Karma brand radio station, 100.5 ESPN WTLX Monona, Madison.
Bryan good for both at the free throw line. 53-42, an 11-point lead for the Waunakee Warriors, the number 2 seed over 6 seed Kettle Moraine in this girls basketball Division I sectional semifinal. Jesse Nelson, Dennis Semrau from Oregon High School. Kettle Moraine basketball into the front court, and the pass goes off the leg of a Waunakee defender out of bounds. Did you smile for the camera, Dennis? Jocko had us on TV a moment ago here. You're going to see it on NBC 15 tonight. Our buddy Jocko stopping by, of course, catching all the area high school action.
You have Waunakee, they're in a little bit of a zone here, trying to protect, I think, Bryan with their fouls.
Another pass off a Waunakee defender goes out of bounds. This Warrior defense is stifling, allowing just 48 points a game on the season. Kettle Moraine's defense only allows 52. But anytime you can keep your opponents under 50 on average for a season, and Waunakee's played some really good opponents throughout this year, including 2 defending state champions in the middle of the schedule, it's pretty significant. Kettle Moraine trying to find an opening on the right side of the floor, under 7:10 now to play here in the game. Down by 11, pass left corner, open look for 3, halfway down and out, no good. Gomez trying to fight forward underneath, but it's taken away by Grayson Phillips with the rebound. Right side, Bryan on the run, right hand good. A little scoop for Tessa Bryan. 55-42, Waunakee up 13. 6:45 to play in the game.
So you wonder where Tessa Bryan was? 11 points now in the second half. She's got her game going.
She didn't see much playing time in the first half after checking out early with 2 fouls, but she has been electric here in the second half after she's warmed up after those first couple of moments on the floor.
Great first step, great reach. You can see she's practiced that shot countless times in the gym.
Emily Gomez, a senior, her freshman and sophomore years of this Kettle Moraine squad, she won a gold ball, state champions both years. Seniors on this team trying to get back to the Resch Center one more time to make it 3 out of 4 years playing for a state championship. 3-point shot, no good for Lola Bond. She's another one of those seniors trying to get back to the Resch Center. Eyes set on a state title once again. Tessa Bryan couldn't finish that time. Rebound, Kettle Moraine. Long distance pass up the floor. Gomez with a good layup in transition for 2. Emily Gomez fed perfectly with that pass. 11-point lead, Waunakee. 55-44, under 6 minutes to go. Kettle Moraine defense needs to cause some chaos here in a hurry. Bryan gets inside. Oh, it's deflected away. That's a great defensive play by Madden Wenkowski. Here comes Kettle Moraine. Gomez with the left hand, fouled, and the layup is good. Oh, she's hit hard as she goes to the floor on the baseline. A tremendous score for Emily Gomez and a chance for one more at the free throw line. But she and number 13, Ellen Dotzler of Waunakee, who's called for the foul, tough to get up, a little slow to get up after that contact. Playing hard in the sectional semifinal. 5:38 to play in the game. 55-46, Waunakee leads Kettle Moraine. Chance to make it an 8-point game. Lasers at the line. Gomez, free throw, good. And suddenly she's got the last 5 for Kettle Moraine. Lasers applying the defensive pressure, approaching 5:30 to play. Into the front court. Here comes Van Wee. Shot no good. That was an empty trip down the floor for Waunakee. Exactly what Kettle Moraine needed. Pass to the corner. Gomez. Pump fake. Drives baseline. Tripped.
I think I'll call a foul.
And we'll get a check of the foul situation here momentarily. It's a little obscured from where our vantage point is here at Oregon High School to see that foul board, to see where we're at for both teams here. So we'll get a check of that in a moment. Meanwhile, there's a timeout with 5:19 to go. 55-47, Waunakee leads Kettle Moraine by 8 in this sectional semifinal. We'll keep it right here. Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania and the WIAA Girls Basketball Tournament for more than 50 years. Zimbrick Honda has provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles, and the trusted staff of Zimbrick Honda's used car dealership will save you time and reduce your car buying stress by finding the vehicle that matches your style. If you're looking for a new or used Honda, visit Zimbrick Honda just off the Beltline in Madison or online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Dennis, if you're head coach Marcus Richter, the Waunakee Warriors, what are you telling the team in the huddle here calling this timeout?
No open threes. You want to make you want to be able to use your size advantage inside. You want to make Kettle Moraine drive. But like I said, they'd gone to a zone defense, and for a while Kettle Moraine was a little bit befuddled by it. But just put the ball in Gomez's hands. They can keep the ball out of Gomez's hands. They're probably in pretty good shape. But between her and Quinn Lotus, that is a great 1-2 punch in the backcourt for Kettle Moraine.
Out of the timeout, inbound comes into the left corner. Cross-court pass, open look, Bond for three.
Oh.
Got it! And it's a 5-point game. Waunakee 55, Kettle Moraine 50. The Lasers have worked their way back in it from down 13 moments ago to down 5. 2-score game. Trapped in the corner, Waunakee needs some help. Bounce pass underneath, and a layup
beautiful.
is good. They were able to break it, and Grayson Phillips gets the 2. 57-50, Warriors up 7, 4:50 to go.
Great feed by Might there. I found Grayson on the right side of the lane.
Lola Bond, bounce pass right side. Into the hands of Emily Gomez, senior leaders for the Kettle Moraine Lasers. Bond gets it back in the right corner, dribbles all the way back out near the midcourt line. Tries to pass, free throw line extended right, but it's stolen away by Grayson Phillips and Waunakee. Warrior basketball with a 7-point advantage. Magic numbers 58. Keep that in mind. Waunakee's on the cusp of it. It's stolen away by Kettle Moraine, and they're going to call another double dribble, trying to collect the basketball.
Four tonight, 2 for each team.
It's an epidemic of double dribbles in this contest tonight.
Right now, Waunakee just wants to trade baskets, and they don't want them 2 for 3s either.
Kettle Moraine had a 3-on-1 scoring opportunity if they were able to keep that picked cleanly. Instead, now approaching 4 minutes to go, it's Waunakee basketball with a 7-point lead. Handoff left side of the floor, Doetzler to the free throw line, now right block. Here's Grayson Phillips in the paint, spin move, left hand, no good. Got her own rebound, second chance. It took a long trip around the rim, but it ends up going down good for 2.
Kind of around the world there.
59-50, Waunakee, and they just hit the magic number. Gomez on the run, no good. Rebound to the Waunakee Warriors. And fans of Waunakee might be feeling pretty good at this stage with 3:30 to go. Kettle Moraine still applying good defensive pressure, and a timeout comes from the bench, and head coach Marcus Richter, seeing his offense in trouble, didn't want to give Kettle Moraine a chance to seize any momentum. Clock stops for the timeout with 3:29 to play in the game. Waunakee 59, Kettle Moraine 50. PrepMania brought to you by Stoughton Health, providing trusted care close to home. Stoughton Health is proud to support student athletes from around the area and across the state, and wish all the participants the best in this basketball tournament. From rehab to ortho care, Stoughton Health provides comfort and convenience locally. Visit stoughtonhealth.com to learn more. If you're just joining us, the Kettle Moraine Lasers, the number 6 seed in this Division I sectional semifinal, upset winners on the road at 3-seed Oregon in the regional final on Saturday night. They also needed a 3-point win in the semi of the regional against 11-seed Sun Prairie West, Kettle Moraine state champions in 2022 and 2023. The senior class, who were freshmen and sophomores for those state runs, trying to get one more trip back to the Resch Center next week. Waunakee, the champions of the Badger Large Conference, 21-5 overall on the year, winners of 8 of their last 9 regular season games, blowout wins in the regional round against Madison East and Oconomowoc, trying to keep the good times rolling and earn a berth in the sectional final on Saturday, Dennis.
Ball control, ball security for Waunakee right now is so important. Too many turnovers in this game has this game a lot closer than it should be, to be honest.
Kettle Moraine trying to disrupt the Waunakee offense, and they're able to do so. It's a turnover. Gomez comes away with it. That's what Kettle Moraine needed. Into the front court, Bond, right side. Couldn't get the numbers out in front. Waunakee got back well defensively, so Kettle Moraine resets. Closing in on 3 minutes to play, 9-point lead for Waunakee. Pass right side, now back up top, open look, Gomez for three, off the back of the rim, no good. It's batted loose, out of bounds, last touched by the Kettle Moraine Lasers. Waunakee basketball, 2:57 to go. Gomez had a good look, just couldn't hit it. Directing traffic might, and is able to get it into Grayson Phillips. Remember, no shot clock in Wisconsin high school basketball, so Waunakee can take its time as best it wants. Example A right there. Phillips had a clean look, but instead puts it back on the floor. Cross court back to Phillips in the right corner. Waunakee plays keep away. Audrey Might over to Tessa Bryan. Bryan, bounce pass, Phillips, good for two. If you're going to get a wide open look like that, you're going to take it. Grayson Phillips having a great second half, having a great game, leading Waunakee in scoring. Under 2.5 to go, back to a double-digit lead, 61-50. Left corner three, off the front of the rim, no good for Quinn Lotus. Out of bounds to Waunakee with 2:14 to go.
All he wanted layups and free throws right now. 13 of her 21 points in the second half here for Phillips. So halftime it was get the ball in her hands, and she's delivered.
You got to wonder if the fouling will come into play here pretty quick for Kettle Moraine. Waunakee in front, 2-on-1, and a layup good for Kira Van Wee. Back to a 13-point lead. Kettle Moraine got it down to 5.
That might have been the dagger right there.
Built it back up. Under 2 minutes to go. Bounce pass right side. Bond for three. Yes! Lola Bond does not want her basketball career to end tonight. She has 12 points, all from beyond the arc. 10-point game. Waunakee 63, Kettle Moraine 53, with 1:48 to go and a timeout, Kettle Moraine. The Kettle Moraine Lasers, 16-10 overall record this year. They finished tied for 4th in the very competitive Classic 8 conference. Kettle Moraine started the season 13-3 through January 16th, but injuries and some other concerns getting in the way for the team. They lost 7 of their last 8 regular season contests, their only win coming in on Valentine's Day during that stretch, but back-to-back wins last weekend in the regionals, and they earned their berth here to this sectional semifinal. This is as far as they made it last year, Kettle Moraine. They defeated Waunakee in the regional final round last year, so while these two teams didn't play in the regular season, this is a rematch from last year's postseason. Waunakee seeking some vengeance tonight, exercise some demons, and advance to the sectional final while doing so.
I don't know something about Oregon, though. They're in Oregon's gym, and Oregon is the one who eliminated them last year. They might not want to see this orange O.
Well, they want to see it one more time. This is the tentatively scheduled host site for the sectional final round on Saturday.
But if they lose, no. They're not going to be here.
Inbound comes in cleanly for the Warriors out of the timeout.
There it is.
They break it into the front court. And nearly taken away, but a foul is going to be called on Keegan Lotus. It'll send Kira Van Wee to the free throw line with 1:38 to go. 10-point game, 63-53.
Nope, that's common foul.
Oh, my mistake. So common foul.
Only the 5th foul.
Yep, so they still have one more to give. Inbound comes into the right corner. Back out near the midcourt line. Gomez applying strict pressure. Tried to get it away. It's loose into the backcourt, but now a foul is going to be called on Kettle Moraine with the loose ball. So that's the last foul to give. No use keeping back. Like, you might as well go for it, try and disrupt it. Gomez is a very great defensive player. She has been disruptive all night long. Just couldn't get it going offensively tonight the way she would have wanted to. One hot stretch in the second half, but not quite enough for Kettle Moraine, it would appear. 1:20 to go. 10-point game. Waunakee in front, playing keep away from Kettle Moraine. Next foul sends Waunakee to the free throw line. Pass to the right corner. Wide open look. Doetzler didn't even think about it. Waunakee nearly threw it out of bounds. It's preserved by Tessa Bryan in front of the bench. Nearly taken away again. Waunakee able to somehow maintain. Phillips underneath, passes back up top for Bryan. Now they're just playing the keep-away game. She had a wide-open look for 2 and didn't even think about it.
They want them to foul.
Looks like a drill they've probably done in practice a ton of times. Tessa Bryan draws the foul from Lola Bond. A lot of time came off the clock, 49.2. And Tessa Bryan will go shoot a 1-and-1 after the foul is called on Lola Bond.
I'd say they took 41 seconds on that last possession.
1-and-1. First attempt is up and good for Tessa Bryan. Had just 3 points at halftime. Double digits alone here in the second half. We'll get the final totals after the game.
12, she's got 15 right now, and 16.
Second free throw good as well. 65-53. She's going to be great for the next 2 years here for the Waunakee Warriors. But she doesn't care about the next 2 years. She wants to get to state this year. And it looks like Waunakee will have a chance to do so Saturday afternoon. Gomez weaves her way through defenders, lays it up good with the right hand, and a timeout. Kettle Moraine, 65-55, Waunakee on top with 36 seconds to go. So should this hold true, we'll get a check after our game wraps up of the Arrowhead Verona contest, and we'll talk about what our potential sectional final matchup will be. Looking tentatively, Dennis, like a Waunakee Arrowhead, if it's all holding chalk, number 2 seed versus number 1. And what a fun contest that would be for us on Saturday afternoon. You'll be able to watch it right here on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Same spot. Waunakee and the winner of Arrowhead and Verona here at Oregon High School. We'll talk all about that in the postgame. Dennis, as the clock starts to wind down here, the Kettle Moraine Lasers looks like they're going to come up a little bit short here in the sectional semifinal. A lot of adversity they had to battle in the second half of the season, but a decorated group of seniors playing their final games tonight. Back-to-back state titles, their freshman and sophomore years. A lot to be proud of when they look back on their careers.
Yeah, and then you look at 3 freshmen coming off the bench and a freshman in the lineup and a sophomore. Best is yet to come.
Kettle Moraine program, one of the best in the Classic 8 over the last half-decade. Foul in the front court with 30 seconds to go. Grayson Phillips will shoot free throws for Waunakee. Both of these teams, yes, there are seniors, especially for Kettle Moraine we'll talk about here, that are playing in their final contest tonight. Gomez and Lola Bond, Keegan Lotus. First free throw is good for Phillips, but a lot of youth that will continue to lead the program moving forward. The same can be said for Waunakee. They don't play a ton of seniors on the floor. Ellen Doetzler, really the only senior who's seen a ton of significant time here tonight. Second free throw good, 67-55. Kettle Moraine with the basketball, 20 seconds to go. Gomez looking for 2 more, couldn't get it. Put back is good for Keegan Lotus, a senior. 6 points tonight in this sectional semifinal. Waunakee will dribble out the clock, and the celebration is on for the Warriors. Waunakee on to the sectional final Saturday afternoon. The Warriors win it, 67-57. Waunakee 1 win away from the state tournament. 67-57, the final score. Waunakee defeats Kettle Moraine. Dennis and I will be back to wrap it up here from Oregon High School. This Division I girls basketball sectional semifinal goes the way of the Warriors after this on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Brian here from Canopy Wealth Management. At Canopy, we create strategies that are tailored to your needs and goals. We've invested heavily in client-friendly software so your assets and plan progress are available to view in one place at any time. Whether you prefer only the high-level information or enjoy the intricate details of the planning process, we've got you covered. Canopy Wealth Management. Care, competence, clarity. It's not just a tagline, it's a promise. Go to canopy-wealth.com to get started today. That's canopy-wealth.com.
The GRB Rays have established themselves as one of the top baseball programs in the Midwest and the country. GRB Academy offers training programs for players of all ages and skill levels. Learn from some of the best baseball coaches in the area and find the program that fits your training goals and your schedule. Spots are filling up fast, so visit grbacademy.com to sign up now. That's grbacademy.com. GRB Academy, baseball for the serious player.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Listen to Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin on 100.5 ESPN.
People want to fantasize about fantasy football and all of the other stuff. Football is a simple game. Win the line of scrimmage on both sides. You're not going to lose many games.
Wilde and Tausch, weekdays 9 to noon on 100.5 ESPN. Also brought to you by Grassland Dairy, Home and Lindsay Paints, Coors Light, Made to Chill, and American Family Insurance.
American Family Insurance is a lot like Captain America. He protects the world.
It's just doing my job.
And we help protect your dreams with amazing auto and home coverage. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com. And see Marvel Studios' Captain America: Brave New World.
Suit up. We need to move.
In theaters February 14th. This film is not yet rated.
Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Summer is coming, and it's time to start thinking about your summer job. Jesse Nelson here. Madison School and Community Recreation is now hiring for many positions, including day camp and youth program leaders, support staff for individuals with disabilities, sports instructors and officials, and more. Full and part-time positions with daytime and evening hours are available. No matter your interest, schedule, or location, there's a position for everyone. At MSCR, you can make an immediate impact in the community and gain meaningful experience. Start your summer adventure today. Apply at mscr.org.
Look, we all know that as we age, our bodies change, but Carbon World Health can help. They have a process of testosterone replacement therapy that includes a diagnostic exam and blood tests to assess your hormone levels to make sure that they are optimal for you, not optimal for your age. Carbon World Health can help you increase your energy, focus, and overall health with their approach to hormone therapy. It's all about quality of life for you. Learn more at carbonworldhealth.com.
Is your home ready for a transformation? Whether it's a stunning kitchen remodel, a fresh new bathroom, or a complete exterior makeover, Waunakee Remodeling has you covered. Their expert team turns your vision into reality with quality craftsmanship, affordable pricing, and unbeatable customer service. From concept to completion, Waunakee Remodeling is here for you. View what's possible at their beautiful showrooms in Madison and Waunakee and call 608-442-0034 or visit WaunakeeRemodeling.com for your free estimate today.
We're on the Badgers.
I ain't going to be scared to say that this team can make a Final Four.
Because we're on Wisconsin Sports.
This team's good enough. They are.
This is 100.5 ESPN and Wisconsin On Demand.
Used to keep it cool, used to be a fool. All about the bounce in my step. Watch it on the news, what you gonna do?
Back at Oregon High School, where it is a final score, the Waunakee Warriors 67-57, 10-point winners over the Kettle Moraine Lasers in this girls basketball sectional semifinal. Waunakee wins it 67-57, and it will be Waunakee and Arrowhead meeting in the sectional final here on Saturday afternoon. The bracket plays out chalk as expected. Arrowhead tonight 83-58 winners over Verona at Waunakee High School. Neutral site game down to the Classic 8. Arrowhead led at halftime and then opened up the second half with a 14-0 run. Arrowhead wins it and earns its way back to a sectional final. Dennis, you and I will be back here at Oregon High School Saturday afternoon. Two of the perennial powers across the board in high school athletics meeting in a girls sectional final for a trip to the Resch Center on the line. The defending Division I state champion Arrowhead Warhawks and the Waunakee Warriors.
Yeah, you're right. I think Verona's the University of Wisconsin at Verona, their college campus. But Waunakee, especially with their football program, one of the best programs in the state.
It will be a fun contest. We'll have it for you here on Saturday afternoon on 100.5 ESPN and live video streaming free on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. If you're with us on 100.5 ESPN, stick around. A little extended post-game coming up next as we recap the action here tonight. We'll sign off on our ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Thanks to all of you joining us for the festivities here tonight. We look forward to seeing those of you who are fans of the Waunakee Warriors back with us on Saturday afternoon. Arrowhead and Waunakee sectional final here at Oregon High School. Tip at 1 o'clock. Pre-game coverage starts at 12:30 on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Dennis and I will wrap it up on the radio broadcast coming up after this. Thanks so much to those of you who joined us on YouTube. This has been Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.